Hello baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Ormer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony, and I forgot to save yesterday, so I had to fast forward through Ryoma's death again, and it wasn't very pleasant, but for the second time the Ultimate Academy of Body Discovery announcement sounded out. For those who were present at the magic show, heard it and came, those who weren't present, sorry. I'm looking at a much smaller TV at the moment, so I'm just squinting my eyes. What's going on? I don't know what's happened. We should break the tank, right? We gotta check what's inside. Break it? Yeah, break it. It'll take too long to drain it by hand. Huh? But what would we even use to break it? Hey! Gonta! Keyboy! You're up! Huh? Gonta and Keyboy. What do you mean we're up?
You're so dumb.
Gonta, throw Keyboy as hard as you can. Use the robot like a battering ram.
Do not mock me!
Who are you calling a battering ram? Gonta, throw Kibo. Got it. He's totally in the role of, hey bosh, I'm your goon, bosh. I gotta say this though as well. A few people were saying that it's probably one of the most shocking deaths in the series. I agree. I think that we knew someone was gonna die. I didn't think it would be Ryoma. I thought it was gonna be a failed magic show thing with Himiko. Then I'll help too.
Please wait.
Now wait a second. You don't need to team up now. Wait, they're actually guys. Kibo's our friend. What the hell, guys? The sound was intense. A wall of piranhas and water dyed red with blood rushed out. We watched helplessly as the area flooded with water. After some deliberation, we decided to start cleaning everything up. However, I made sure not to disturb the same scene more than necessary. With Kurumi's expertise, we were able to clean up enough to start investigating. But damaging the scene of the crime probably isn't a fantastic idea. I've gathered Ryoma's body and belongings in one place. Kibo, he was just used as a battering ram, so I understand why he looks depressed. Yeah, exactly. He's been reduced such that he can be carried in one hand. How fleeting and how fragile life is. Gonta, put piranhas in bucket. Piranhas all got big tummies. Gonta think they full.
Ew.
Today, Ryoma's fish food, and tomorrow, he'll be fish shit. Don't say such things. It's horrible, but factual. Himiko, are you okay?
Is this...
This wasn't an accident, was it? Doesn't mean the killing game has started again. How could this happen? We swore to each other, didn't we? We swore we never let the killing game start again. This guy's a freaking... Oh, sorry. This baby's freaking crazy. So that was all just a lie. You guys are liars. All you liars, apologize to Ryoma. He believed that killing game wouldn't happen anymore. Your disingenuous tears mock you as a liar right now. Oh, you figured out? You got a pretty good eye there, Kyo. We're learning a bit more from Kyo, by the way, as well. Sorry, 1 second, Monokuma. Don't even talk to me, please, ever again. With Kyo, he's, actually a pretty, alright person. It's just that he enjoys kind of, maybe more of a, darker side to people. But even him, he calls out Kokichi, Hey, guys. How's it feel now that you've got a second murder victim on your hands? Ryoma's transparent. He has my X-ray vision super far finally awakened. Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, it gets a little bit better because Monodame's here. One of them. Father, you don't have superpowers. He's just reduced to a skeleton. Finally, I've been waiting for the killing game to start up again. That means we can put all the boring crap on hold and start playing the blame game. You're raring to go, Mono. Who are you again? Monosuke. You should at least remember your own kid's name. What are you going to say, Monofane? You're probably going to say something really, 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 really psychotic.
Okay.
Monofane, are you okay? 5, 4. Are you counting, Monofane? Or why are you counting? Because 3. I'm seriously 2. Gonna puke. Oh, no. You need to leave. You need to go. She puked again. What the hell are you doing, you failure?
Dumbass.
Listen up. We're here to make sure the killing game goes smoothly, capiche? Also, to keep me company, a new mascot's presents a lot of exciting business opportunities. Shut up, you failure.
Dang it.
Did you just talk back to Monokuma? Do something. Monokuma.
Yoo-hoo!
Monokuma. Hey, this conversation is fun and all, but we should really get this over with. Don't we need to start investigating something? You're way too excited for this, Angie. All right, I'll get the culprit this time for sure. Hurry up and give us the thingy.
Okay.
You mean the Monokuma file, right? I also investigated the cause of death this time, so read it to your heart's delight.
Hops.
Oh, this is sort of unrelated, but I got a great business idea. Yeah, that's totally
Got
unrelated.
it.
Let's use this Monokuma file to start a funeral service business. You know how it gets awkward at funerals when you start asking about the cause of death?
And that's that.
If we pass on Monokuma files, even the worst death will get a giggle out of the attendees. Well, Pops, what do you think?
They're so freaking cute.
No, he's not. Monodam's cute.
Huh?
Cute? The way you pass out the files are so cute. Why don't you come over with me? Why don't you come with me over here? Hey, Pops is gonna lick me up. No. Fighter showing Monosuke with all his love. You think maybe Monosuke's right? Maybe Father doesn't like us anymore because we're not hostile and threatening enough. You need to go. You need to leave. I think maybe I'll follow Monosuke. Monodam, do something about these rubes. Do something about them. Beat them up.
So then.
In any event, let us begin the investigation.
But
Investigation? So it really is going to start again.
actually,
I can't believe it. One of us killed Ryoma. You did it, didn't you? Smoothie killed Ryoma. Someone among us. Wait a second.
how this happened?
No more. Gone to no one investigate friends. No one to suspect friends. Then don't do it. I'm not going to investigate either. That's actually so freaking cool, Maki. I feel like at this point I'm like that friend who like follows Maki around and is like, that's so cool. Huh?
Because
You'd be fine if you're a shorter person. And I doubt a child caregiver would be much help.
Maki.
Wait, Maki. I tried to stop her, but Maki didn't even turn around and kept walking.
What was that?
The fuck is that bitch's problem? She's seriously not gonna investigate? We don't need to call her that, you know what I mean? We don't need to call her that. Actually, one of my favorite moments in the history of the franchise was when Bagaru like refused to do the game anymore. It was awesome. It was such a good moment.
Incomprehensible.
That seems rather irresponsible. It is, but at the same time, it's her choice.
Yes.
She likely assumes someone else will take care of it. And I suppose she isn't wrong. Yeah, pretty much in the first game too, Kyoko and Makoto did it. I know it's Kyoko. 1 second here. Day off and hold on a second now. Yeah, Kyoko. Why did I doubt myself? Like, of course it's Kyoko, like. But why would she say that now? She participated in Rantaro's investigation. Although I suppose Maki has been acting strange lately. I've been told she spends all day in her lab. What is she doing in there? Well, I'll have a talk with Maki later. For now, we should start investigating. I'm seriously pissed we gotta do this. But it's our only chance to survive.
Right?
Yup, I'll do my very best too.
Because
Gaunt and I have to work especially hard so we can regain everyone's trust.
You're right.
Oh yes, you're right. Well, we don't even need to investigate. It's pretty obvious who the culprit is.
Huh?
right?
Ryoma was murdered during a certain little magical girl show, right? Yeah? So I think we need to be a little bit more suspicious of the little magical girl. Eh? But she's so suspicious that it seems not suspicious.
Right?
But then again, she made herself look not suspicious. So now she's super suspicious.
Degenerate male!
Jeez, shut up already. How dare you toy Himiko's pure heart? I genuinely think it's Tenko. I think Tenko somehow found a way to replace, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Like, I just feel like she would do something like that for Himiko.
You got me!
You just said Himiko, didn't you? But I never mentioned her name. What magical girl are you talking about?
Kidding me!
Shut up. Himiko would never do something like that. I know her best. Right, Himiko?
No.
No? This is the part where you agree with me.
Anyway,
Himiko, can you at least tell us the trick behind the Underwater Escape Act?
because...
If we know the trick how it works, we can try to figure out how the culprit killed...
impossible.
That's not possible.
Huh?
Not possible, why not?
It's
There's no
magic.
trick to... oh, I love how she says magic. Magic. There's no trick to the underwater escape because it was my magic. How long is this donkey-lipped gonna keep saying that? What is Miyu? My girl, right? I'm so glad we know a little bit more about you, because in order for us to find the culprit, it's plain to see we need your help.
Cut it out.
Yeah, my answer won't change, no matter what you say.
Because I'm a mage.
There's no trick to my magic, because it's magic.
Seriously? Come on.
How long are you gonna keep that bullshit up? Listen, if we don't catch the culprit, we're...
Cut it out already.
That's enough. If Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic. I'll use my Neo Q to obliterate any degenerate male who bullies Himiko. I'm not bullying her. It's her fault she's being so stubborn. Well, if it's fine, if you don't want to tell us, I'll just find out myself.
Right.
Actually, that sounds pretty fun.
Seems as if.
To solve the mystery, we must first learn the trick behind Himiko's underwater escape act.
We must do it.
We have no choice in the matter. He's right, we have no choice. We have no choice but to find the culprit who killed Ryoma. The investigation is to save all of our lives because we're risking our lives in this class trial. Fade to black. Oh. Investigation start though. So everyone's kind of changed position, like Ikurumi's up on top there. Hey Shuichi, got a sec?
Huh?
What's wrong?
I mean,
Before we start the investigation, something I gotta tell you. You're my sidekick from now on. No. I don't want to be no one's sidekick. Unless I'm Maki's sidekick. My dude. We could just be friends. It's okay.
huh?
Your sidekick?
You know,
I'm more of a scientist kind of guy, so I'm not really cut out for investigations. But that's a good quality to have for an investigation.
listen up.
Plus, the only stage fit for Kaito Momoda, luminary of the stars, is the universe itself. So I'll leave the details to you. Pave the path for my success.
But
But I don't know what to do as a sidekick. Don't worry about it. I'll make all the tough calls. You just gotta do what I say. He loves to make decisions on his own, doesn't he?
I mean,
So,
leave it to
I'll
me.
take full responsibility since you're my sidekick. There's nothing to worry about.
Huh? Got it.
Alright, let's get started. First, we gotta check the Monokuma file.
Okay.
Yes, right. Kaito is making me his sidekick. Could it be... I'm scared. I try not to be, but I'm scared. I can't stop thinking about the pain and sadness that comes if I reveal the truth. That's what I'm afraid of. Is he trying to help me? Okay, I'll accept that. I just got like flashbacks to the first game when the game forces you to be Bagajink's freaking employee, unpaid intern for a whole chapter where he just insults you, and then everyone in the comments is telling me he's really smart, but really all he's doing is just lying to us. Lying isn't smart. Well, it can be smart, but still, like to make a lie happen, you do have to have a level of intelligence, I suppose.
Hey,
Hey, what's the matter? Let's check the Monokuma file already. Like he was just constantly insulting me, and I was solving the whole case, and he'd be like, "Oh yes, that's right, this is poop." And then like everyone in the comments like, "Oh, he's so smart," and I had to deal with it. And still to this day, I get comments every single day telling me how smart he is, and telling me that Kyoko and Makoto did nothing, and then I cry. It's the one that keeps me up at night. Kaito behest, I looked over the Monokuma file. So I just get this feeling. I have this like feeling of frustration. The victim is Ryome Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. The body was discovered in the gym. The cause of death was drowning. His body was consumed by piranhas and there's only his bones remain. Let's be honest as well though, you know, I can say what I want about Bagaluk, but like the fact is he's talked about constantly in my playthroughs. He's lived longer than like any other character, maybe apart from Soda, Kazuichi Soda's Yams are probably the two biggest long-running things in my playthroughs, is both those things. No other injuries can be confirmed at the time.
come on, man.
What? There's less written here than before. I've got a bad feeling about this. Time of death isn't written here.
Remember,
Because he was dead before he was put into the tank. The victim is Rantaro Amani. It doesn't say what his ultimate talent is. The victim's body was discovered in the library. The estimated time of death is 9:10 p.m. The victim was subjected to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were detected. But the Monokuma file this time doesn't indicate a time of death. Did Monokuma mess up?
no.
No, this was intentional. Monokuma told us that he wouldn't give us any information that would reveal the culprit. Thinking about it that way, it implies that the information would be damning evidence for the culprit. So that means the key to this case is the time of death.
Well done.
There you go. I knew I picked a good sidekick. There's one more thing in the Monokuma file that catches my eye. Ryoma's cause of death. It says drowning, but if that's the case, we might be able to unravel this case from here. So yeah, I honestly think that the time of death happened way before this then, and then they just chucked the body into the water. I think you guys are thinking that too. It makes sense. Alright, now we've done that. Now we're done with the Monokuma file. We can get started in the investigation. My first command to my new sidekick is investigate everywhere and find clues that will lead us to the culprit. He's pretty commanding as I expected. You know what? If Booty Body Body Bajik came to me in the first game and just said to me, hey Calvin? I mean Makoto. Hey Makoto, take your little weird green hoodie and investigate by yourself. I would have been like, heaven. That's awesome. So we have a bunch of characters here as well that probably will want us to talk to them as well. Pretty good layout. Let's talk to Kyo first. I never would imagine such a cruel murder happening at such a fun show. You liked it? Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic?
No.
I don't think that was the sole motivation. There was some other reason for it. And the reason must be related to Himiko's magic show somehow. So that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made use of it, yes. If that's true, did Himiko tell someone who thinks the trick is actual... someone who thinks the trick is actual magic?
Well then.
Since the show was used, we must investigate the trick as well. Oh, he disappeared. Kyo murmured almost to himself, then walked to the back of the stage. Is there anything to investigate backstage? Let's follow him. We should investigate the entire area anyway. We follow Kyo backstage. Already? Okay, cool. So there's a rope. A pretty long rope. What was this used for? I estimated roughly 65 feet in length. You can tell just by looking at it.
Of course.
I am well versed in the ropes. I once visited a village where their use was commonplace. When it was time for me to leave, the women of the village all begged me to stay. I find it deeply disturbing, but I have to focus on this investigation. Anyway, what is this rope? Could this be related to the case? Is there something here? No, let's decide that after we search it. Investigate anything that stands out. There's water down here. That's weird. Huh? There's a puddle behind the staircase. Did someone jump out? There isn't a puddle from when we broke the tank. The floor around is completely dry. Perhaps someone who was wet was doing something. So did Himiko come behind the tank and was like, I'm hiding here, it's real magic.
That's true.
Changing wet clothes? But how would you get from the water tank to the space behind the stairs?
Could it be...
There's hinges on the stairs. This may be a vital clue for understanding the underwater escape trick. There's hinges on the stairs. Are there? There are hinges. That's a hinge. The staircase goes up to the top of the stage. Inspecting closely, I can see that some places on the side are wet. That might have something to do with the puddle next to it. But there's hinges on the stairs. Oh no, they're not hinges, are they? There's nothing strange about it from behind, but other than the large size, it's a normal tank. All sides of the tank to be made of a special type of glass. I see no hidden doors. Very mysterious. How, I wonder, did Himiko escape from the tank?
That's right.
Well, if we figured it out easily, it wouldn't be a magic trick.
However.
I believe that if we figured out the route Himiko took, we will discover how Ryoma got in there. That is true. There's a high probability that they used the same route. To reveal how Ryoma got into the tank, I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of it. I've investigated just about everything to do with the stage, but I still don't know how the trick was performed.
So,
Hey, how long are you gonna investigate here? We still gotta find the culprit, you know. Come on, let's go.
Kaito.
Wait, Kaido. I don't know, I kinda want to talk to Kyo again. Let's talk to Kiba, who got thrown into the frickin' thing. Although there are many unknown variables, the first thing we need to make clear is, when was Ryoma murdered? Well, in the middle of the show, obviously he was not. He definitely was not. They would not give us they would not withhold the time of death if that was the case. The culprit knew Himiko's trick worked and took advantage of it to kill Ryoma. In other words, everyone watching this show isn't suspicious. Kaito, did you attend the show either? You didn't attend the show either, did you?
Well, that's,
No, but I'm still not suspicious. I forgot. I promised, so I was just eating breakfast.
Of course.
You got it? I'm not suspicious. I do understand how the explanation is supposed to convince me. Kibo does have a point. My girl Tenko, how are you doing?
Hey, degenerate male.
If Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic. Got it. Okay, people were asking me about the about rating characters again. I do want to make the concept of the show that I'm going to be doing very soon work. Right now, it's just like there's some stuff I have to sort out first. The show I want to do is called the After Show. In the After Show, basically, we will talk about what happened in the week of that Let's Play. So basically, in that show will be like a 6 to 8 minute, 10-minute show where I will basically talk about like, oh, this happened in the Let's Play, this happened in the Let's Play, and I feel like this way. I will still be giving my thoughts in every single video and still be doing like rankings in the video. But basically, it's going to be like this thing that you can watch as like a companion piece that will not replace a video, will come out the same day as a video. And basically, you can watch this and hear a more in-depth thought process on everything that's happened. Like I'll have notes and everything, if that makes sense. And so we can like have a kind of a nice time with that. And it'll be a way for people to ask questions as well. Yeah. I'll use my Neo Key to obliterate any degenerate male who bullies Himiko. But if we don't understand the magic trick, how can we possibly survive the trial? That is true. We'll talk to Himiko maybe last, because I feel like she's going to have a lot of important information. Ganta could have saved him. Oh, Ganta should have saved him. How did you not see what was happening though, Ganta? Ganta, what's wrong? When Piranhas attacked Ryoma, if Ganta dived into the tank, then Ganta could have helped Ryoma. But Ganta got scared. Too scared to do anything. Sorry, Ganta, really sorry. A man shouldn't apologize so easily. And if he had jumped in, they would have eaten you too.
That's true.
And from what I read in the Monokuma file, you couldn't have saved him anyway, Ganta. Really? Does it say that in the Monokuma file?
No.
You haven't even read the Monokuma file yet?
Gonta,
No,
not smart.
Ganta not really understand it. Ganta not smart enough to help.
Dumbass.
What are you talking about? If you got time to apologize, you got time to read the file. If you think you can't help, then work till you can. That's what you can do.
You're right.
That's right, Ganta. You're a huge help. There's some information that only you know after all. Information only Ganta know. Remember during the show, you went up on stage? That was about 20 seconds before the piranhas dropped, right? Yeah, because Ganta worried about Himiko.
Could it be?
Did you see inside the tank? Did you see Himiko or Ryoma?
No.
No, Ganta see no one in the tank. Ganta kind of surprised. Wait, he saw nobody? Oh, you can't do that. We're still in the middle of the show. But if Ganta do nothing, Himiko get eaten by piranhas. Huh?
But you know.
But when the piranhas were dropped in and the curtains opened, Ryoma was in the tank, right? Yeah, right.
So.
Then when did Ryoma get in there? You didn't see it happen?
Oh.
Ganta
To see.
don't know. Everyone see Ryoma in the tank with the piranhas drop in after that.
Sorry.
Sorry, Ganta should have watched the tank better.
Dumbass.
Like I said, a man shouldn't apologize so easily. Yeah, you're right.
You know.
But this is a problem. Now I'm even more stumped. If Himiko's disappearing act was part of the Underwater Escape Act, how did Ryoma get into the tank? And how was that part of Himiko's trick? I'm positive that the mystery will be an important point to this case. Of course it will. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be important to note that like Himiko wasn't there, no one was there when he was looking down in the tank.
Hey,
I'm glad Himiko made this game more difficult. Now I won't be nearly as bored.
all right.
Time to work hard to solve this mystery. Get ready, Clubber, because here I come. Oh my god, it's Kokichi-do. Coming after you, gonna solve that mystery.
Like I thought.
If Himiko doesn't tell us how the trick works, we won't be, know how Ryoma was killed, right? You should cosplay as someone who she would give the answer to, like Albus Dumbledore or something, or like what's a better wizard than Albus Dumbledore? Balthazar from is that what his name is in Halloween Town? One second. I'm sorry for interrupting this. I need to know this. Calabar. Calabar. Who's Balthazar? Oh, that's Baldur's Gate 3, which I just finished.
Could it be?
Well, what if Ryoma was a former apprentice of Himiko's master and vowed revenge on him? And murdered a lookalike of himself in order to sabotage her show?
Yeah.
Or something that happened before, probably. My girl Miu, how you doing?
Hey,
Hey. Phalum wad? Is that when you like have the thing in your throat, like the wads of like spit in your throat, isn't it? I think how it is. There's something you need to tell me. That's not a very polite way to ask someone for something.
You know.
It's got nothing to do with the incident, but I heard Gonta captured you guys last night. The hell was that all about? I was running around, so I got no clue what happened.
Got it.
Oh yeah, tell me too. I was also running around, so I still don't know what went on. How did Miyu escape from Gonta? She's not strong enough to fight him. I imagine that Gonta... Didn't Gonta say that, like, she was, like... She said some really mean stuff and he, like, ran?
Why you?
Chop chop, you slimy shit. Well, I suppose you could say that Gonta was tricked into kidnapping us. The first ones to get captured were Kibo, Kyo, Tsumugi, Tenko, and I. Himiko and Angie were brought in later. From the gym, right?
Okay.
Exactly. And Kokichi left the room after around 9 p.m. So they must have been brought in about 5 minutes before that.
I remember.
We were all forced to participate in Gonta's insect meet and greet. We were freed about an hour into nighttime around 11 p.m.
See.
So 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. everyone there had an alibi. And then those people without an alibi are me, Karumi, Maki, and Ryoga. I see you've learned what an alibi is thanks to the previous incident. But what the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullshit?
Why?
By the way, Miyu, how are you able to get? Didn't he say that she like said some really rude stuff? Oh well, I use my secret woman weapon. Yeah, the woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that.
Huh?
Secret woman weapon?
Wait.
What's a secret woman weapon? Is she trying to laugh it off?
Come on, man.
Shuichi, let's just leave her be. Listen to her will just tire you out.
You're right.
You're probably right. Perhaps it's better to get the truth out of her at the class trial. Insect meet and greet. So that's going to give some alibis if we find out that he died in that time. Angie, you caused all of this. Okay, we can't blame Angie for this if she didn't do it. That's right. We need to oh, sorry, that's not her saying this. We need to ask Angie about the stage. Angie, I want to ask you some questions about the stage. Yeah, but I was in charge of all the art. I even built and painted the stage. Did you know anything about Himiko's trick, how it worked perhaps? No, I don't know the trick. Himiko only said that was magic. I see. I suppose you didn't tell Angie the secret either. By the way, you asked other people to help you with the preparations, right? Yep. We started the prep work yesterday. Lots of people helped out. Like, we were moving the heavy tank and the stairs from Himiko's research lab.
Yeah.
Me and Cuba helped with that. The tank was a pulley, and because it was so huge, it was a lot of work.
Right.
And I asked Kanumi to sew the curtains because I hate sewing.
Thanks.
So basically, it is all thanks to Otu that the show was a success. No, it's because of all this. Was it really a success? By the way, were the piranhas your idea?
Yes.
On its own, the underwater escape act is no different from the normal magic show.
So divine.
I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if they used piranhas. That's what Atua told me. So Atua gives you that kind of advice too, does he? And about the piranha tank at the timer, those Himiko's lab, correct?
Of course.
According to the piranha's tank manual, is synced up with the timer. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the piranha tank will open automatically. I see. That means most of the equipment lab came from Himiko's lab.
Then?
And right when we finished the prep work, we were about to take a break. Gonta captured us, so we couldn't rehearse at all.
Jeez.
When Gonta let us go, it was already nighttime, so we couldn't go back to the gym.
You know.
Oh yeah, you can't enter the gym at nighttime.
Yeah.
So we decided to come to the gym today before the morning announcement. Himiko and I were waiting at the gym to open. Oh, I was so relieved the set was intact. So no one could have snuck into the gym before those two got there. What's up, Shuichi? Are you worried because of this confusing incident?
But.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. But Atua has spoken. You have nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about?
No.
Nothing can escape Atua's sight, not even the culprit. Atua is truly a divine force to be reckoned with. Angie is starting to sound more and more creepy. Wait, but the window. There's a window from the gym to the pool, right? Couldn't you just climb to the window? My magic was supposed to make everyone smile.
Go.
Don't worry, everyone is smiling. I don't think any of us can smile right now. Himiko, is it alright? If it's alright, are you ready to talk about your underwater escape trick? We need to understand how your trick works if we're going to solve the mystery.
What are you saying?
There's no trick to my underwater escape act. It was magic.
Come on, man.
You're still saying that? Do you understand the situation we're in?
Stop it.
No matter how much you guys threaten me, my answer won't change. It was magic. but
I'll protect
okay,
you.
your time is up. The Q&A session is now over. Unless you want to feel the full volcanic wrath of my Neo Aikido.
Jeez.
Man, this guard is more strict than the security at the idol events. She's a bit mad, isn't she? So I guess we can look at going near the water tank now. It's the larger water tank from the escape trick. The glass is broken. It's in bad shape.
Come on, man.
Did you guys really need to break the glass? Everything's soaked now. Well, if we'd left Ryoma's body there, we wouldn't have been able to investigate.
right.
I guess it would have taken way too long to just empty the whole tank with a bucket.
Okay.
It was a lot to clean up, but at least we can investigate the tank now. There might be a clue around here. I should take a closer look. Yeah, you're right. Because we broke the glass, there isn't much of anything left in the tank, but I should investigate the area thoroughly. There's bound to be something. So we can take a look at what they want us to investigate. First of all, the handcuffs are important. There's a glass panel. There's piranhas. There's glass. There's this thing here, whatever that is. And there's Ryoma's belongings. Ryoma's belongings are all gathered together. His clothes, his monopod, the key to his room. That's it. If we use the key to his room, we can investigate Ryoma's room. What's in his room to investigate?
Remember.
The motive video. We should find out whose video Ryoma had. Do you think Ryoma was killed because of that video?
No.
I can't say for certain, but we should just check just in case. Although, he might have had my video. In that case, I might be a suspect. Well, no point in thinking about that now. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. That's just plain and simple. Guys, we're gonna end the video here. I know we're in the middle of investigation, but we're gonna keep going with the investigation after this. Some crazy stuff is happening, and I will see you all very, very soon. Thank you so much to my patrons. Thank you so much to the people that watch this. Thank you so much to silent viewers, but thank you so much also to my $15 and up patrons, TY Fire and Jamie Bull. You are very, very nice. Thank you. You are good. And I'll see you all very, very soon.